Hello, and before we get started, just want to say happy holidays. In today's video, we're going to be replacing the windshield wipers on this Cadillac ATS. But this wiper that we find on here will be similar design to many other newer Chevy or GM vehicles. And for this one, we'll need an 18-inch wiper for our passenger side and a longer 22-inch for our driver's side. And as you can see, this driver's side wiper already has a piece dangling off the bottom, the last thing you want to see when there's rain in the forecast. Well, to get started, the first thing you want to do is lift the wiper arm to make it easier to replace. But you will want to be careful to avoid letting this arm fall back and hit the glass. To remove this original wiper, we'll need a screwdriver or something similar to lift up this tab to allow us to remove it. The first thing we do is slide the screwdriver in between the gap and pop it up a little like so. Now we'll slide the screwdriver into this lower tab and pry the second tab up and in like so. How about we do that again? Pop it up a little, now pry the second tab up, and once the tabs are disengaged, all we gotta do is slide the wiper down and off of the J-hook. Now with it off of the hook, the wiper can be completely removed. When it comes to replacing wipers, we want to make sure that we grab the correct size wiper, so using a ruler or a tape measure like this one, place the wiper so it's flat alongside the tape measure, since certain wipers will be curved, like this one, giving us a measurement of 22 inches. So we'll need a 22-inch wiper. So now that we got our replacements, I'm going to be using this wiper blade, which is universal to many type of wiper arms. But the one we have is a J-hook. When reinstalling this type, all we got to do is lift this tab here. I use my finger to do so, but it does require a little effort. But anything to pop it up will work. Once it's lifted like this, we're ready to install it. And I'll also include some bonus footage at the end, which will show you how to set up this wiper for other type of wiper arms, in case you may need it. Well, let's get these installed on our wiper arm. Once again, lifting this tab up, sliding it into the hook like so, making sure as you do that it clicks in. Once it does, just push down and latch this locking tab into place. If the locking tab doesn't want to click in, it's probably not all the way in. Now we just remove this yellow cover, sliding it up and off. And finally, placing it back up against the windshield. Now for our 18-inch passenger side, lift the arm, lift the tab slightly, now pry up the secondary tab, and slide out the wiper. Now our new wiper will lift this bracket by pulling up on the tab, and slide it into the hook till it clicks in. Click in the locking tab, and done. Remove the yellow cover. Now we just place it back against the windshield. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to set up your wiper blade for other types of wiper arms. For both sides J-hooks, we do what I showed you earlier, but for these other types of arms, we'll need to remove certain pieces. Like for these pin arms, we remove this cover by lifting this edge and sliding out the cover entirely, followed by this blue piece, pressing in both tabs, sliding down the blue piece, and pull out the rest, giving us access to slide the blade into either of these two pinholes. For the smaller arm, we use a smaller hole. For the bigger arm, we use a bigger hole. Flipping over the instructions, for the other types of arms it does. For this style I and L, we remove the same pieces that we removed, but this one will lock on its sides. Same for this fifth style, but this style locks in with the top tab. And these are the side tabs that engage the wiper arm. And finally, the last one, we'll need to leave the blue piece in place, so let's reinstall it. Angling it back in, and then click it back up so it latches. And we're now ready for that style too, which also locks in with the top tab. And with that, we complete this video. I hope you were able to find it helpful or informative. If so, please click that thumbs up button to support my video and my channel. And please subscribe if you haven't done so.